In this video, we will show how to convert a parabola written in standard form into graphing form. Now, this particular example has something a little interesting in that the a value is equal to 1. Right? So the a value is what's in front of your standard form x squared. And as we can see here, there isn't any number written, so it must be implied that a is equal to 1. And so as we work through our drop, double, and divide work, so you've seen that in the other videos as well, we're trying to find out what is going to fill in these particular locations of our graphing form, where this is your a value, and so that drops down. Your a value drops, and that's just a 1 out in front. And then what you do is you double that 1. So you take that 1 and you're going to double it. So we do 2 times 1, and that's the number we divide 9 by. Now in this particular video, or this particular example rather, 9 divided by 2 is equal to 4.5. So this is a positive 4.5 here, so it's a decimal. Well, it doesn't really change anything about how we approach our problem. It just means that we're going to have to square a decimal. Do remember that since this is a positive 9 and you're dividing by 2, this remains a positive 4.5. You're not doing anything to change the sign. That comes in when we try to find the vertex. And so, like I said, you have a positive 4.5 here that you're going to square, and that is going to be the value that you subtract. You always subtract your a value, which is just 1, that is being multiplied by that value. So in this case, it's a positive 4.5 squared. And when you do that, you end up getting 20.25. So really what we have here is, when you do this work, it's the same thing as 15.25, and we are subtracting 20.25, which means that this value is a negative 5. So you just end up with some decimals. Have no fear, you're still going to do the work just the same way, and this would be your graphing form. That means our stretch factor is 1, and if we wanted to find our vertex, which we often do when we're graphing these, your vertex would be a negative 4.5 as your h and negative 5 as the k. So that is how you convert from standard form to graphing form, especially when you have an odd value, an odd b value, and so you're going to end up with a decimal in the parentheses.